Hello, I'm Morten. Maybe you have seen some of the small videos from these small-scale experiments, and maybe you have wondered, why is the model the size that it is? In this video, I'll talk about scaling and the reasons for why the model is the size as it is. You may also have seen that there are these two small Lego men on top of the platform. And if I put the ruler here, we can see they are exactly 3.5 centimeters high. Why are they so small? Let me take you through a little tour to give you an impression about the scaling. The model you see is a scale 1 to 50 of full scale. But what does that mean? So we have scale 1 to 50. Myself, I'm 175 centimeters high approximately. What would a Morten minion be at this scale? (175) divided by the scale of 50. That is 3.5 centimeters. That's exactly the height of those two small Lego men over there. So now we have the length and size scale in place. What about time, velocity, and so forth? Well, for experiments like this, where it's the gravity that is dominating the flow, then it's the Froude number. It's a dimensional number named after William Froude, which is defined as the velocity divided by the square root of GL. So it's the speed-length ratio. And the Froude scaling implies that the Froude number at model scale must be the same as the Froude number at full scale. And when you look into this, the period of a motion, or the wave period at full scale, is then the square root of the scale multiplied by the period at model scale. The square root of 50, that's about 7 times the model scale. So if we have a wave period of 1 second in the tank, in the wave basin, then that would correspond to a period in full scale of 7 seconds. In similar way for velocities, if we have a velocity at full scale, it also scales with the square root of 50. So 7 times the velocity at model scale. So if we see a wave that is propagating through the basin, or the response of the model in a model scale experiments, then it will be 7 times faster than it is in reality. So that has to be taken into consideration when you look at the videos where the wave is propagating. Let me show you that. In the left-hand side, I've included a video in real time from the wave basin test at model scale. It's for a regular wave with a wave height of 10 centimeters and a wave period of 1.8 seconds. The incident wave is combined with surge motion of the platform. At full scale, the wave height is 50 times larger, so 5 meters. The wave period is 7 times longer, so 13 seconds. In the right-hand side, you see a slow motion video of the same test where the speed has been slowed down by a factor 7 to visualize the effect of the time scaling. By watching this video, I hope you now have an understanding of how scaling in wave basin experiments is done.